Students, this is Vijay Kumar. Welcome back to SR Math Tutorials. Today we discuss about a concept is basic number 7. The most important in the mathematics of that concept is number systems continuous of the basic number 6. What is basic number 6 concept? We discussed already natural number set, whole numbers, integers. And what is the difference between the natural number, whole number and integers? Now today concept is rational numbers. Which numbers are called rational numbers? Which type of the numbers, which form of the numbers, which model of the numbers are called rational numbers? I explained clearly. First of all, please like, share, subscribe our channel. Our concept now, rational number. Rational number. Rational number. Rational numbers. Rational numbers are denoted, the letter is Q. Q is called rational number concept. Which numbers are called rational numbers? Listen here. The rational number concept is like P by Q form, students. P by Q form. Those numbers are in the form of P by Q. Those numbers are in the form of P by Q. That number should be a rational number. What is P and what is Q values? Here very important, the P comma Q values are P comma Q is belongs to from the integer number lines. Here P comma Q are belongs to from the integer numbers. You know very well integers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, 4, 5, 6 and 0. This type of the numbers will be comes in the integers. Those integers I will use in these rational numbers. Here P by Q is the form of a rational number, P comma Q from the integers. Okay. And one more thing, this is very important. Here Q is not equal to 0. Whenever the value of Q here equal to 0, that is wrong concept. So that our condition is Q is not equal to 0. This is the structure of the rational number. Once again repeated, the rational number concept is which number is in the P by Q form and P comma Q is belongs to integers as well as Q is not equal to 0. This type of the numbers are all called rational numbers. Rational number is denoted capital Q, not capital R. Okay, the first letter capital R is there. You defined capital R. That is wrong way. The rational numbers are called the rational numbers is denoted capital Q letter is a form of P by Q. P comma Q belongs to integers as well as Q is not equal to 0. Are you clear? Now, why are you not taking here Q value 0? For example, I explain here. Hmm. 10 by 2. What is the answer, students? 10 by 2. This is the form of P by Q. Because of this P value is 10, Q value is also 2. These two concepts in the integers. Okay, this is clear. And one more thing, 10 divides with 2, 2 ones are 2, 2 fives are. Final answer is 5 by 1. This is standard form of a fraction, 5 by 1. This 5 by 1 is a rational number because of that is a P by Q form. Now I am taking 10 by 5 now. 10 by 5. This is also a P by Q form. This is also a rational number because of P value 10, Q value 5. Now I am taking 5 table. 5 ones are, 5 twos are. Now final answer is 2 by 1. This is also clear. Cannot be doubts are there here. Now I am going to 10 divides with 0. Now tell me, these two numbers comes in any table? 0 and 10 comes in any table? No. Some students 0 1 ja, 0 10 ja. 0 10 ja 0, but not comes 10. So that this type of the problems very complicated. So whenever the denominator is 0, that number cannot be defined. This answer is infinite. This answer is infinite. Once again repeated, The p by q form is a rational number. P comma q is belongs to integers. P is a, you can take any number, but q is, you can take any number except 0, so that q is not equal to 0. This type of the numbers are called rational numbers. And I am going to the irrational numbers. Irrational number. What is the irrational number? Irrational numbers. Irrational numbers is denoted. Irrational numbers is denoted q dash, q dash. Rational number denoted q, irrational number denoted q dash. Which numbers are called irrational numbers? Simply say that here, which numbers cannot be in the form of p by q, that numbers are called irrational. You cannot retain p by q form, that is irrational number. You can form a p by q, one of the number you can write p by q form, that is rational. You cannot write, that is irrational. Example, root 2 by 3 is a irrational number because of, sir, here p value to 3 and q value is 3. 2 comma 3 in the belongs to integers, but this is not irrational number because of numerator is, the upside value is not 2, that is root 2. Root 2 cannot be in the integer. Root 2 value not inside of the integer, so that here root 2 is a irrational number. So this type of the numbers, simply say that some numbers having the roots, those numbers are irrational number. Each and every root value is a irrational, some maybe may not be. Example students, root 16 by 3. What you say about this one? Irrational number, but wrong, because of root 16 is a perfect square. What is a perfect square? A number multiple itself, that value is called perfect square. For example, 1 is a perfect square because of 1 into 1, 1. 2 is not perfect square because of 2 cannot becomes multiples of itself number. 3 is also not a perfect square. 4 is a perfect square because of 4 can be written as 2 2 ja, 2 2 ja, 2 multiple with itself, 2 2 ja, 4. 5 is not perfect square. 6, 7, 8 are not perfect square, but 9 will come again in the perfect square system because of 9 can be written as 3 3 ja, 3 multiple with itself number 3, 3 3 ja 9. So 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, like that numbers are called perfect squares. Which number perfect square or comes in the root concept, that is not a irrational number, that is again a rational number. Some numbers inside of the root, those numbers outside comes outside or not. Whenever outside, whenever inside, the number is a perfect square, that number should be outside of the root. The number is not perfect square, that number inside of the root. So that perfect squares you write from 1 to 30 regularly, you will get the concepts of the squares. Okay, now in this case, irrational numbers nothing but which numbers are not in the form of a p by q. Actually, this is a p by q form, but p comma q is belongs to z na, so that here q is clearly q is equal to 3 is a integer. Root 2 is not in the integer, so it is a not rational number. It is a irrational number. Now root 14 by 3 is a rational number. Q is a irrational number, q dash, because of this root 16 can be written as 4 into 4, 4 into 4, root 16, root 4 into 4, denominator 3. Now inside of the root, one of the number is twice them, 2 times are there, 2 times multiple is there, so that 4 is outside of the root. Final answer is 4 by 3. Now 4 is a p, 3 is a q, p comma q, 4 comma 3 belongs to z. Q is not equal to 0, so that 4 by 3. Root 16 by 3 is rational, not irrational. But root 2 by 3 is irrational, not rational. Now, what is the difference between the rational and irrational? Which numbers can be written as in the p by q, p by p comma q belongs to z, that is rational. You cannot write p by q form because of p comma q is not belongs to z, like root 2, root 3, root 5. These numbers cannot be comes outside of the root, so that this type of the numbers are called not a rational number, that is called irrational number. Now the concept is very important. Real numbers. What is real numbers? Real numbers. This is most important concept. Listen, here you write q and q dash, both are different. This type of the numbers are inside of the real numbers. Real number is denoted capital. Which numbers is included rational and irrational? I explained here, listen carefully. 2.45. This type of the numbers comes in the real numbers. Real nothing but having the decimal numbers. Now it's clear, students. Decimal values comes in the real numbers. And one more thing, lost concept is complex number. Complex number is denoted C letter. This is the most major concept. This concept inside in the intermediate level. Which type of the numbers are called complex number? Like a plus ib model, a plus ib structure is there a number. That number is a complex number. Small a is called real part, small b is called imaginary part. Which number not having I, imaginary part, that is real number. Which number having I, that is imaginary number. Okay, a complex number having two terms are there. One is real number and one is complex number. One is a imaginary number, imaginary part. This is real part, this is imaginary part. This is the structure of the number systems. I explained just one a diagram. Listen carefully here. First concept is natural number, students. Natural number. After natural number is whole number. After whole number is integer. Why are you taking small to big here? You know very well, because of natural number is small set. After whole number is big of natural number, because of one of the element 0 is included in the whole numbers. After integers, negative numbers also will be including in the integers. And one more thing, rational numbers. Rational numbers are natural number, whole number, integers are all rational numbers. Okay. And one more thing, p by q form also is there. Irrational number, q dash. Irrational number, q dash. These two concepts inside of the real numbers. Real numbers. And this concept real numbers is inside of the complex number. This is very important. Are you understood, students? Complex number having all number systems. Real numbers having all concepts except complex number. Rational number having the number system, natural number, whole number, integers. Irrational is the independent concept. Okay. Now integers always rational. Rational not always integers. This is the concept of the number system. This is a beautiful structure of the number systems. Natural number, small concept, whole numbers, integers, rational and irrational. These two concepts inside of the real numbers. This real number is inscribing in the complex number. Thank you very much. Today this concept is very most important in the number systems. And next session we discussed about this type of the numbers will be using the properties. Okay, thank you very much. Please like, share, subscribe our channel. Thank you.